It's our favorite subject, of course, potholes. You'll see them no matter where you're traveling across southeast Wisconsin. So let's take a walk to see what the roadways look like right here out on Teutonia Avenue. We're here near Teutonia and Hampton, and some of Teutonia actually looks really nice. You can't see any potholes along parts of Teutonia, but other parts you can see the roadway is plagued with potholes. So as we move closer to the street, you've got a couple deep ones right here out on Teutonia and Hampton. So as you're traveling out the door, just please use extra caution for your morning drive this morning, because you never know how deep those potholes might be with all this rain. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And typically if you hit a pothole, the most common type of damage is going to be due to your tire or your suspension. So please use extra caution as you're traveling out for your morning commute. Now, I caught up with the Department of Public Works recently to see what they're doing to fix this pesky problem. So I asked the Department of Public Works, you know, there's so many potholes across the city. Where are you guys going to focus on next? They say they're really across the city of Milwaukee. They have 10 crews working across the city, so they're trying to get to as many streets as they can as possible. Now, if you live on a street and you have a lot of potholes there and you want to report it to DPW, you can do so by calling 286-CITY, or you can go online to city.milwaukee.gov to report your pothole. But once again, something that we just got to deal with here in Wisconsin. Back to you in the studio. Hey, good morning, Andrea. We're out here near Teutonia in Hampton, where we're experiencing a little bit of rain this morning. Nothing too significant, just a light drizzle right now. But as you are traveling out the door, just remember to reduce those speeds because the pavement is wet this morning. All right, taking a look at traffic across the metro area. No issues out there. Good news, there's no crashes or delays, so that's great. Here's a look at the 794 stretch. You can tell that pavement is really wet right near the lakefront, so take it slow, take it easy for your morning drive. Something to keep in mind for tonight, you'll also see overnight construction once again. I-43 northbound from 6th Street to St. Paul Avenue. You'll see those overnight lane closures. That'll end at 5:30 tomorrow morning, all weather dependent. And then you'll see a full lane closure, full interstate closure of I-43 on the northbound side from Brown Deer Road to Mequon Road. That's happening tonight. Vehicles drive over it and that water thaws. It creates cracks in the roadways. So this is something to keep in mind as you are traveling out the door. You're going to see a lot of potholes no matter where you're traveling across southeast Wisconsin. So according to the Milwaukee Department of Transportation, 40% of their pothole requests happened during March and May. They've received about 2,500 requests so far this year and responded to about 2,100. If you want to report a pothole in your area, in your neighborhood, you could do so by calling 286-CITY or by going to city.milwaukee.gov. Now, here real quickly are some tips for navigating during pothole season. You want to check your tires and your suspension frequently, because if you do have pothole damage due to your vehicle, that's typically what happens. All right, you want to look ahead as you're traveling out the roadway and slow down and beware of puddles, especially on days like today, because it might look like a small pothole, but that pothole could be deeper than what you anticipate. So things to keep in mind